I love it when you get the little picture.
Yeah, it makes you
So happy. This is like Christmas morning.
It is.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia Lockheed and I am a clarinetist among many other things based in Phoenix, Arizona. I'll be performing on a concert on Thursday, July 29th at Sagebrush, which is where I am today, with two composers responsible for all the music involved with this concert, Charles Zoll and Bill Clay. So tell me a little bit about the music on this concert.
Yeah, so Bill definitely took the lead, I think.
Well, you were in Hawaii when we started playing.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
I mean,
That's true.
Yeah, just living it up.
That's right. I kept bothering you when you had your sand between the toes. You were swimming and snorkeling. I was like, Charles, come back to reality with me.
Charles is like,
He's very kind.
I'm in another time
Yeah,
zone, bro.
he's like, don't worry about it, man. Everything's fine.
It's
This
a
is
Hawaii
fine.
time, yeah.
It was very encouraging, your responses. I got really inspired. We did a vacation to San Diego, and I've had some health issues that like affected my energy and stuff, and they're continually getting better.
Good.
So I was able to concentrate more, and every morning in San Diego was a beautiful, gorgeous morning that I could sit outside and write some music. And then you sent the message asking if we could consider writing for Basset Horn.
Yeah.
And then that day, I think I got the idea for all three movements of the piece, and just started writing
And this was a piece for clarinet quartet. This
Yes,
is the piece.
a clarinet quartet
It's called
piece.
interstitial.
Yes, which kind of means like my interpretation of that is like the life between layers. Charles suggested the word.
It's a cool word.
Yeah, it is a really
Yeah.
cool
It's a cool
word.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's all about like there's a lot of hocket in it, basically. A lot of play between the voices that kind of exposes the basset horn.
That kind of
So.
like basset horn is typically an inner voice that's not showcased as much as it is in the piece you wrote that features it. So that's kind of a cool word that ties into that as well. And basset horn in a clarinet quartet is not something standard, but it's something that Madeira Picante, the quartet I play in that's playing this piece, is trying to make more standard. We kind of feel like it adds this color and layer to the sounds that you get in string quartets because of the use of the viola, or saxophone quartets because everybody's on something different. So yeah, the instrumentation is 2 B flats, a basset horn, and a bass. Thomas Sanders is our basset horn player, and like honestly, it's probably the best basset horn playing I've heard. Clarinetists who are hearing me say this are going to be like, oh, okay, because it's just kind of the redheaded stepchild of the family. But Thomas does a really good job playing it as a legitimate instrument, and I'm excited to see where that goes. So thanks for writing that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was kind of hesitant at first. I didn't know how agile it was.
Yeah.
I needed to like clarify some things about how the different registers worked and stuff like that.
Right.
But hopefully it'll work out because, you know, I wrote some stuff where you need to be agile. But
It's pretty agile.
yeah. Cool.
And Charles, you have a piece with some interesting instrumentation too on this concert.
Yeah, I do. It's a mixed wind quartet piece. 2 flutes, oboe, and B-flat clarinet.
So tell us about some of the challenges of making that work. When
The
you're coming
oboe.
up with ideas. The oboe is a challenge.
Yes. No offense to any oboists out there, but it is definitely a wild sound when you mix it with the gentleness of the clarinet and the gentleness of the flutes. So what I did is I made the clarinet pretty ugly and the flutes pretty loud and high up and airy, you know. So and I think everybody kind of balances out. The piece is called Bubble Blowers, which is inspired by a moment when I was in Europe for a music festival. I was waiting for the train to take me to where the festival was, and there was this woman there who was a street performer, and she had these giant bubble things, you know, like a rope that's soaked in soap, and then you would go like this and make one of those huge bubbles, you know?
Whoa,
Big ones.
I remember that from like the Science Center as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and so she'd invite kids to come up, and then they'd try to make the bubbles. And so that was that moment kind of encapsulated. So it's a short piece kind of reflecting the longevity of a bubble.
It's beautiful.
And then there are a lot of, as you put it, bubble sounds, bubbling.
We like bubble out at the end.
Bubble out, yeah, I love
Yes.
that. I want to write that in as the performance direction.
You can.
Bubble out at the end.
You can't. Everyone knew what it meant.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you hope the audience gets out of your music at this concert? If you could condense that into like just a short thing, because I know that's a very broad question.
Yeah. Well, did we say the title of the concert?
No, we did not.
Effervescent wins.
Yes.
Which effervescent is like one of my favorite words of all time.
Oh,
It's a
I
great
just think
word.
it's so. There's a lot in it.
That's a
Oh, yeah.
spelling bee word.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 30-point Scrabble.
Effervescent.
Yeah.
And you gotta love, there's a lot of wonderful things that are effervescent. Steaming coffee, a
Yes.
bubbly beer. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yes.
I hope that they connect with it in some way. That
Yeah.
they find something that they enjoy, that they're able to recognize and enjoy patterns in music and the way that it's put together. I hope that they're not constantly comparing it to other styles of music, but they're like trying to dive into what these pieces are all about.
Yeah.
You know? And I hope that the lightheartedness of it comes across.
Right.
Like, I think all the music here is really playful.
A lot of it has a lot of humor in it.
Yeah, right? Playful, light, airy, your bubbles piece. I've got a piece that's about a metaphorical descent into a glass of dark beer. It's about
It's a solo bass
exploring
clarinet
all of it.
piece.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Which, like,
Oh,
bass
man.
clarinet and dark beer are, like, two
Yeah.
of my favorite things.
Yeah.
That and, like, the title of your clarinet quartet piece is Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love jelly beans. I love beer. This is great. Great concert, guys.
It's a tasty concert.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what
I
that.
think if people don't walk away hungering for something, then
We haven't done our jobs
yeah,
there
then
yet.
they were
Right.
asleep. Yeah, but they won't be asleep because at this concert you can drink coffee before it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
We love that.
You
Yeah.
can get
Coffee
a drink.
is what makes the music go for me,
Yes.
honestly.
Goodness.
Like, I feel like if the world ran out of coffee, I don't know if I would practice. We need it. It's the juice.
That's funny.
So you can either watch our concert here or
On YouTube, on our YouTube channel, Tasting Notes Music, where you can taste the wind. Trademark.
taste the rainbow, taste the wind,
Yes, jelly beans,
jelly beans,
beer, bubbles. What else?
birds, planes, flying things.
Battlestar
True. That's
Galactica.
true. That's great.
All right, we'll see you next Thursday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.